Yes, guys. So good evening, everyone. Yeah. Actually, I'm not speaking anything. I was waiting for everyone to get in. Actually, so let's, guys. I think in the last session we have discussed this international pricing strategies, and today we will move ahead with the next topic that is called the corporate strategies. Now, basically, we will discuss this particular corporate strategy in such a sense that because as we know that the companies are always basically concerned about how they are moving ahead. Okay, and each and every organization having their own you could say approach in order to capture the market. Now, in order to understand this particular corporate strategy, definitely we need to keep in understand about these three major strategy type. The first, it is called directional strategy. Second, it is called portfolio analysis. And third, it is called parenting strategies. Okay, so these three basic strategy type we will discuss now in the class. Okay, so now the first point we are talking right now, that is called the directional strategy. Now, what is directional strategy? It is basically more associated with the orientation towards growth, stability, or retrenchment. Okay, so we'll discuss this one by one, I think so. So when I'm just talking about the directional strategy, we are talking about the growth of the company, or you can say growth strategies of the company, stability of the company, and retrenchment of the company. Okay, now try to understand, guys, this particular phenomena. When I'm just talking about the directional strategy, the first is called the growth. Growth means expansion of the company's activities. Okay, expansion of the company may be done in two types. One may be actually considered as a concentration strategy, and second one is called the diversification strategy. Now, when I'm just talking about the concentration strategy, concentration means focusing in the same sector. Focusing in the same sector is called concentration. And when you are actually diversifying your business into multiple sector, that will be termed as your diversification strategy. Okay, so when I'm just talking about concentration strategy, concentration may be of two types, that is called vertical growth and it is called horizontal growth. Okay, now when I'm just talking about vertical growth, for example, let us suppose if you are dealing in, you could say, a manufacturing business, and you are actually acquiring the raw material from your supplier. Okay, acquiring the raw material from supplier, definitely you are actually taking some third party help. Okay, now if you start your own manufacturing of raw material, it would be called your vertical growth. Means whenever the growth is from primary to secondary to tertiary is called vertical growth. And whenever we have a growth in the same segment, for example, horizontal growth I'm talking right now. Horizontal growth basically is more associated with whenever a particular company having a growth in the same perspective. For example, we talk about Amul dealing in the milk industry. Okay, then they come up with a different type of milk variety, Dawn, double tone, we can say full cream milk. That is called horizontal growth strategy. Or recently, like we talk about the particular, you could say these companies, they are also coming up with the goat milk as well. Okay, so this is a basically example I'm just talking right now of vertical growth and horizontal growth. Okay, when it's come to diversification means just switching from one sector to other sector as well. Means you are actually, you could say, expanding your wings to different sectors as well. It may be concentric, it may be conglomerate. Okay, now what is concentric strategy? Concentric means basically focusing on the related sector. I think I have just given some example as well over here. You can see that we can say this particular strategies of say growth I'm just talking right now. So as you can see that there is basically the point of your expansion, or we can say diversifications. Okay, so when we discuss about the example of this particular concentric strategies, concentric basically when I'm just talking right now, it is basically more associated with, you can say, concentration. Okay, now I think guys I'm discussing this particular pointer. Make sure concentration and diversification. First of all, I'm talking about growth strategy. The growth may be of any type. It is nothing but we are expanding the companies. That may be through your mergers, acquisitions, strategic alliances. Okay, it may be with the help of, you can say, example I have also quoted over here. Now the important point over here is that when we discuss about the concentration strategy, concentration, first of all, it is basically more associated with the companies when they are actually focusing on the vertical and the horizontal growth. Okay, this vertical and horizontal growth is basically somehow in order to, you could say, grab the market opportunities, or you could say expose yourself in multiple directions as well. Okay, so that exactly will come under concentration. Now, apart from this, there is basically different type of integration we also have. That is called the vertical integration, backward integration, and forward integration. For example, as I told you about Amul. Amul is basically, let us suppose, having their own plant to collect the milk is called backward integration. Amul is manufacturing milk, and Amul having their own outlet to sell the product as well. It is called your forward integration. Okay, like I'm just taking example of, you could say, natural ice cream. Okay, natural ice cream is basically the example of vertical, backward, and forward integration, because they are the one who are collecting the raw material, who are assembling the raw material, they are manufacturing the ice cream, they are, you could say, preparing the ice creams. That is called the integration, and they are also having their own retail outlet to sell the product as well. That is basically called the value chain I'm talking right now. From the particular backward or forward, we need to understand how the companies are basically integrating the different activities. Because, for example, we take the steel industry. Okay, steel industry for Tata, it is basically more about the backward integration by collecting the iron ore. But forward integration, they do not have a retail outlet. So they are not working on the forward integration, first of all. Okay, because they are the one who are actually become the wholesaler, not the retailer in the market. I hope so, guys. It's clear, everyone. You can see this example as well. Backward integration, the Dell collaborated with Intel, and Dell having their own marketing agencies to sell their product. So this is forward, this is backward. Guys, clear? Anubhav, which topic to repeat, I think? Please tell me. Forward and backward integration. See, basically, Anubhav, try to understand. I'll give one more example over here. Yes, definitely. Let's suppose you are running your own restaurant. Okay. Running your own restaurant, definitely you are, you could say, purchasing vegetables from market. Let's suppose you have opened your own farm and you are just growing your vegetables for your business. That is called backward integration. Okay. Now, for example, you're running your restaurant and you are actually have opened different branches in different part of cities as well. That is called forward integration. Means your marketing agencies is yours and you are actually backward integration in terms of growing your own vegetables. So whenever you are moving behind your, like from where you are collecting your raw material resources, if you are integrating by your own, if you are actually taking the ownership and stake for that as well, that is called backward integration. And for example, you're running a restaurant and you are having your own marketing agencies to could say promote your business. That is called your forward integration. Okay. I think Anubhav is clear. Okay. Ahmed, actually, when I'm talking about this particular corporate strategy is nothing but basically how the company actually can design their strategy to become more competitive in the market, how they can expand their wings to different part of the, you could say, market when it's come to your mergers, acquisition, because there are three different strategies we have: growth, stability, and retrenchment. So when it's now about the growth strategy, growth means you are actually talking about the company's growth in terms of merger, acquisition, joint venture, strategic alliances. That exactly will come under growth strategy. Second one, your concentration strategy. Concentration means either you are moving vertically into a business or at the same level in the business. Okay, that is called your concentration strategy. Okay. Then we have this particular vertical, backward, and forward integration. Like for example, Dell, HP, all the companies are dependent on Intel only. That is called backward integration. And then we talk about the companies, those who are having their own marketing agencies, like a particular milk manufacturing company started growing their own, you could say, starting collecting their or starting open their own cattle farm, and they are actually integrating themselves backward from where they are collecting from third party. Now, the same company has started their own marketing agencies sell their product. That called your forward integration. Adam. Guys, clear? Partnership market segment. Where it is? Adam, can you please clarify your query? I think I couldn't understand exactly. See, partnership work is basically more associated with collaboration of the company. Try to understand. Okay, I think it was, I think, there. Partnership work. Okay. So when I was talking about this particular perspective, partnership work is basically more associated with the collaboration of the company. Because sometimes it happens that a small company merge with a big company. Okay. Or you could say merger of two related companies, we can say. Merger of two different company altogether. Okay. So whenever we talk about the partnership, it basically more associated with the strategic alliances with the companies looking for their benefit as well in the future. Clear enough? Sure. Next one, we have the horizontal growth now. Now, when I'm just talking about the horizontal growth, I mean the growth which is actually expanded to other geographic locations. For example, a particular Indian company is serving their product in Indian market only, and now they have actually covered some nearby Asian countries as well. That is called your horizontal growth. I mean, what the companies are doing basically, they are growing horizontally by broadening their product lines, which having high survival rates. Means they are actually expanding their products. They are serving their product to different markets, which was initially restricted to very limited market only. Okay. So basically, expansion of a business to different geographical location is called your horizontal growth. Clear, guys? Horizontal growth, everyone? I'll show you an example as well now. Yes, you can see this example now. Vertical integration and horizontal integration. Yes, definitely. Export would be the part of that. Like cattle, slaughterhouse, refrigerator, railer car, cooled warehouses, meat packing plant, and delivery vehicles. If everything is integrated, it's called vertical integration. When you talk about horizontal integration, it is basically when a particular US oil company is basically dealing with other oil refineries in India or in throughout the world. That is called your purchase of competing company in same industry. Same industry means horizontal. Different level of production, vertical integration. Have a look, guys. I think this will give you more clarity. Sure. Perfect, guys. Now, next one, we are moving to diversification. Okay. So when we discuss about the diversification, means when a particular company is searching some opportunity and they are moving some other direction as well, not only focusing on the same market. Okay, these diversification may be of two types. That includes your concentric diversification and conglomerate diversification. Now, what is this actually? Concentric diversification means when the company is diversifying in the related industry only. In the related industry only, because the existing industry is not that competitive. Okay, for example, when we discuss about, you could say Reliance entered into telecom sector only. Okay. Later on, they enter into mobile, fiber, or you could say Wi-Fi connection, because they have actually diversified themselves into related industries only. Okay. When we discuss about the conglomerate, like we talk about Uber as well. Uber started their journey with, you could say, with cabs, and then they moved to the Uber Eats as a delivery channel for the fast food channels as well. Okay, that is called concentric diversification. When a particular company are diversifying their business into unrelated industries, because the current industry is unattractive. Like it happens with BPL as well. BPL is one of the company those who are dealing in. Yes, yes, Praneem, definitely. Because that business is basically not more attracted. So what the company did, they have actually moved to some different industries altogether. That exactly will come under conglomerate diversification. So related is concentric and unrelated is conglomerate. Clear, guys? Everyone? This is basically example I'm just quoting right now. That is for Eureka Forbes. Okay. That is called concentric diversification. Guys, clear? No, Vishwajit. Actually, vertical integration and horizontal integration is basically more associated with for example, you are, as I told you that because you are dealing in the same industry from where you are taking some raw material from supplier. Now you start manufacturing by your own. That is called your backward integration. That is called vertical integration. Means when a particular company is dealing in different levels of the market services, that is called vertical integration. And when you are basically integrating yourself in multiple products, for example, Maggie started with their basic noodles, and now they have actually, you could say, integrated themselves with some soup, masalas, and different type of Maggie as well. That is called horizontal integration. Popcorns, okay, Kappa Maggie, ready to eat Maggie. Vishwajit, clear? Okay, the same example I'm just talking right now, concentric diversification means related industry. Eureka Forbes, or we could talk about the Kent. These are the companies started with the water purifier. Okay, and then they entered into different type of water purifier in the industry. That is called concentric diversification. Okay, now same example, if I take it, that because of this pandemic, after that it can't come up with some, you could say, air purifier, vegetable purifier. Okay, that called your conglomerate diversification, because air purifier is a very different product apart from this water purifier. Okay, so when a particular company is entering into altogether different sector, yes, definitely, correct. If you are dealing in the same industry or related industry, is conglomerate, sorry, concentric. And when you are dealing in the some other industry altogether, that is called your conglomerate. Guys, you can find n number of examples on internet, please. My purpose is that you must know what exactly meaning of these terms.